Hey, welcome to my channel. Well, in this video, we're going to take a look at this EACHINE Windmill Drone. And why are we going to look at it? Well, it's getting a lot of popularity on the internet because people are comparing it against the Ryze Tello. Well, the Ryze Tello costs more than this drone, and the Ryze Tello doesn't come with a controller, but this drone comes with a controller. And do they do the same thing? Well, kind of. I don't think they do the same thing as well as each other, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Let me just show you a little bit about this drone. So right on the front of the drone is a 720p camera, same as the Ryze Tello. Underneath is an optical flow sensor, kind of like the Ryze Tello, but the ones on the Ryze Tello are much better. This one actually works. This one does flips, just like the Ryze Tello. This one is a selfie drone, like the Ryze Tello, and this one comes with a really nice controller, unlike the Ryze Tello. And finally, this one is more of an indoor drone than the Ryze Tello. The Ryze Tello, I always call it an indoor drone, but I would say this one is more of an indoor drone because it's so small that the slightest breeze will take it away. It doesn't matter with that optical flow sensor on the bottom. So better used indoors, although if it's not windy outdoors, you could fly it outdoors. And I don't know if you can see it here. If I power it on, if I take my hand away, no, here, let me just toss it up. There we go. It's coming down, coming down. There we go. So in this really short demo I'm going to show you flying it with the controller, which is a bit of a problem for me because I live in North America, I live in Canada, and the good folks at Banggood sent this to me to review, except they sent me, I don't know if you can see it here, they sent me one that is, look down here, it's mode 1. Mode 1 means the throttle is on the opposite side that I'm used to. I'm in North America, we all fly pretty much mode 2. So that means I have to do something really interesting to this controller to actually try to fly the drone. You'll see it in the video. And also in the video I'll show you the app that goes for your phone so that you can view the video image on your phone, take pictures, do a few other things. But before we get started, here's a super quick unboxing. The good people at Banggood sent me this EACHINE Windmill E014 Drone. It's really cool. This thing here is sort of like the Ryze and DJI Tello. It's got optical flow. It's got a really good camera, 720p in the front. It's a selfie drone. You can throw it and it flies. It has the ability to stay stationary. It's got hand tracking, all sorts of things, and it does flips, so it's pretty cool. Let's open it up really quick and take a quick look inside. You get the instructions. Whoa, check out how thick this instruction book is. That is the drone. It is so small. Look at it. So on this side is where you would plug it in to charge it. I would assume that's the power button. There's your tiny camera, and on the bottom, that's your optical flow sensor so that it stays stationary when it flies. The very tiny EACHINE Windmill, how much does it weigh? 34 grams. You also get an attachment to attach your cell phone to the controller. It includes 4 spare props, a Phillips screwdriver, the USB charger, plus you have these little devices right here that you can stick on your cell phone as joysticks. And then you get this massive controller in the box. So you get the little drone, but you get the huge controller. And flip the controller over and we see it takes 4 AAA batteries, not included. So this is your optical flow sensor. That turns it on. It's on by default, and this button turns it off. So that keeps it stable in the air. Automatic takeoff, automatic landing, and this button does nothing. This is your power button. And over here, these are just your trim controls. And if we take a quick look at the front, over here you have your speed control. That sets your rate so you can go low speed for indoors and high speed for outdoors. And that's your little flippy button. Press that, move your joystick, and you'll flip. And now back to flying the windmill. One thing that you just saw is that my controls are reversed, so I actually have to fly it like this, upside down, to fly stuff. So I'm just going to show you the takeoff, and then I'm going to flip it around myself. Here we go. Take off. Hit this button. Where'd you go? All right. Now I'm going to flip my controller around so I could actually fly it and bring it down. It's kind of weird flying a controller upside down, but if you ever get a mode 1, that's all you do. Just turn it upside down. So I'll show you the flippy thing. So you get your little 3D button here. So I'm supposed to hit that and then move one of these. So try this. There it goes. The drone is extremely stable, and there's an optical flow sensor, which usually means if you put something underneath, let me just grab this box here. I don't need the controller. Come to Papa, follow Papa. It's moving all over because of the downdraft of the props. Now let's go take a look at the phone app that goes with this here drone. First thing we must do is connect our Wi-Fi to the drone. Up here in the top left, nice little Wi-Fi button. Just tap it. And now you must connect to the EACHINE Windmill Wi-Fi, which is right here. On this side of the app, you have your photos that you've taken, your videos that you've taken, and you actually have the instruction manual built into the actual app. This button takes us into the app. There we go. I have the little drone right here, and that's what the camera sees. I'm just going to point the camera on the drone at a white background so that we just get a white background. There we go. So on the app, you can actually fly it just using the phone with these buttons here. That's your throttle control. And there's your directional controls. And if you go into settings, here you have camera settings. So you can adjust your brightness and contrast. You have drone settings. So you can set the drone to take off and go into scenery mode, or take off and go into selfie mode. If you put it on selfie mode, it will fly up and actually turn around and look back at whoever's holding the phone or the controller to take a photo. And you have flying settings over here, which means you can set your throttle and your directional controls to North American mode or Japanese mode. Your automatic takeoff button is right over here. On the right hand side, you have your camera or video selection. You also have a timer mode, so you can have it take photos at various intervals, and a burst mode. That's for the phone holder. See, there's a little hole here to connect it, and it slips underneath. So if you put this piece in there and slip it underneath, you have a phone holder all connected. All right, now a quick test of the video camera on here. It's 720p, so I'm going to hit the record button. So now I'm going to take off by hitting the up button here. And we should be recording, so you should be seeing what it sees. I'm looking at it here, and it's taking a picture out front. So here I am, got a full picture. I've got my goofy GoPro hat on. So how does this look? What's the image look like? I'm all lit up. You tell me. I'd love to be flying this outdoors, but right now it's raining and the wind is blowing, and it's not really a drone for outdoors unless there's no wind. So right now it's not really the weather to fly this outdoors. So inside you can see the image. What do you think? This never works for me, but I'm going to try it indoors. Tap this. Now I'm going to draw a design on the screen. I'm going to go zigzaggy. Ready? Go. It's going to do whatever I just drew. Okay. Go that way. Now the other zigzag. Oh, it's working. It's working. And back the other way. And it's finished. Okay, for once I didn't crash. Testing out the speeds now. I've got it in low. That's for indoor flight. Low speed. Medium speed. Here we go. Much faster. Gotta watch out. And now high speed. Here we go. This would be the high rates for outdoors. And there she goes. Woohoo, that's too fast. Try the picture now. I have it on burst mode. Here I am. You can see me with my little GoPro on my head. And let's take a picture. It's bursting. It took a whole bunch of pictures in a row. You also have the timer function. So it gives me 3 seconds to take a picture. Smile. Cheese. 5 minutes of flight time is all you get out of this thing. And when I say 5 minutes, it's a real 5 minutes. It's not like 6 minutes or 7 minutes. This thing sticks to 5 minutes. So let's go land it over here. Very easy to fly indoors. Outdoors, if there's no wind, very easy to fly. And let's see if I can land it in my hand. I'll hit the land button. Oh, it's trying to follow me. There we go. Whoa! Whoa. And it's very durable. I know, I just dropped you on the ground. Of course it's a weak signal. All right, very durable drone. All right, so yeah, that was a really quick review. There's really not much I can do because I'm indoors. So you saw the flippy thing. You saw how easy it is to fly around. Of course, I could fly it easier if this controller was a mode 2, which made it pretty difficult for me. All in all, it works pretty well. I did find the 720p video image coming off this little drone, to me, actually looked just as good as the Ryze Tello. The Ryze Tello takes a much better individual photo shots. But when it comes to video, yeah, they're kind of comparable. And the fact that you get a controller with this and it costs half the price pretty much of the Ryze Tello is pretty decent. Anyways, I'm going to put the links below. It's on the Banggood website. It's pretty cheap. I think there's even coupons for more of a discount. Check it out. Tell me what you think. I think it's a pretty good drone. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. We'll catch you in the next one.